Did you have dreams when you were a kid that you wanted to become like someone? You had certain inspiration, you had certain dreams, but then as you grew up, you lost that track and new dreams and aspirations came in, and this spark, something that uh, drove your curiosity, is no longer there. Somewhere it's dead, buried inside. Do you feel that? Because if you can feel that, then I think we resonate here. Because as a kid, even I had certain dreams, and as I was growing up, like when I was in my 10th, 11th class, I had certain dreams to achieve. But as I grew up, um, maybe insecurities, comparisons, trends, and yeah, basically trends, all these things kind of influenced me, my core uh, dream, and my core dream was lost somewhere. I felt it's not worth it, or maybe it was my ignorance. I forgot my dream, and or maybe subconsciously I ignored it. But later on, um, I I I just got lost, totally lost. I felt like now when I look back, I feel like I had a certain path and I had decided something, but then so many other factors came in that distracted me, and I lost track. I changed my track into something else, and it was a whole different journey altogether. A part of me felt that I'm ditching myself. I'm ditching myself from being who I am really. But I went behind all those trends and lifestyle changes, people, insecurities, running after validations, and so many stuffs that I never felt me. The more I went far from my track, the more I felt dissociated, and I felt like I was wearing a mask the whole time. Although I wasn't even aware that I was wearing a mask. It just I just couldn't associate with myself. I couldn't recognize myself in the mirror. Fully ignorant, fully blinded by so many trends, people's opinions actually. People and their opinion, their judgment, trying to win over someone else's heart, and running after certain people because their validation meant something to me. All those years of wander in the desert is what I feel. But now when I look back, it feels like that it that I didn't lose myself. Maybe it was a journey, a very necessary journey that would remind me, that would bring me back to my path where where I can be who I am. Today especially I felt this. I felt like my 18-year-old. When I first lost my track, my step. I stepped out of my track when I was 18, 19-year old. And somewhere I felt my inner voice told me not to step out. It didn't feel right, but that young girl was so energetic, filled with fire and curiosity to experience everything, every everything, because you are out of your school, you are into college. So it's a new world, it's all colorful and vibrant. So many people, so many friendships and bonds you create, and it's crazy. And you run after people, you run after events, and so many things are there to distract, and you I too really got lost. And I even got lost in a relationship also, something that I could have avoided, but it, when I look back, nothing would have stopped me from entering that relationship. But that was also necessary, because getting out of that relationship, that was my biggest step. I chose myself for the first time as an adult, or even as a person altogether. I don't think I ever chose anything or prioritized myself. I don't think I did that. But this time I did. And even today I'm proud of that. Although it's at the cost of something else, which I don't want to mention, but that step was indeed necessary. Now, when I look back, today especially, I literally felt like my 18-year-old, because all the dreams and aspirations I had for myself, I felt that in me today, especially. I saw that in me. I was becoming that person who I wanted to be when I was 18-year-old, when I was in my uh, school, when I was doing my 12th boards, and I got distracted when I got into college. But now I feel like I'm back on my track, and I am doing what I really want to do. There were so many things to distract, and I doubted myself whether I'm doing the right thing or not. I didn't trust my decisions. I felt like what I'm choosing is not good, not fancy enough to impress others, and that can't bring success to my life. So I defined my success comparing to someone else's success, and that's really foolish thing to do, because success is again subjective. What is successful for me might not be successful for you. So that's highly subjective. So the very definition of success was crazy. Today I felt like my 18-year-old back again, just a little matured. I am considering myself mature now, yes. Not that naive like I was back in 2018. Yeah, looking at the process, um, I feel certain those distractions were necessary, because now I am valuing what I have. Earlier I had these dreams, these same dreams and aspirations, but I never valued it. Why? Because I compared myself, I compared my dreams with someone else's dreams, and I tried to figure out and predict who would be more successful in future. And that caused me doubt my abilities, my skills, my personality, and my dreams. But now when I look back, it doesn't matter, it doesn't bother me now. Bulky, I'm more proud, and in a very settled way, in a very satisfied manner, that if even if I compare my dream or compare my whole life with someone else also, I'm not much bothered. I don't feel that bothered. Why? Because they have their set of destiny, and I have mine, and that is completely okay. Insecurities come in when these things start to bother, and you put your value, your worth based on others. But yeah, I today I'm not bothered, and I'm really proud of that. Yesterday, I had a very beautiful, lengthy conversation with my best friend, and she was also going through some uh, tough phase. And when she also felt the same like I did, and when I look at her and her journey, we have been together for 8 years now. So when I look at her dreams, where she wanted to be and where she is going now, she had certain sets of aspirations, but God had a different plan. So at times, even I had certain plans. Like we both had some other plans. Okay, it was really fancy and crazy and something good and impressive. But then again, we get so egoistic and so overconfident with things, and we are like we are gonna manifest. But then it doesn't happen like that. God has plans for you based on your skill set, based on things that you can control, not something that you can't control. God never puts you in a situation which you can't control. If you are going through a tough situation right now, that means God knows that you can bear this. And when you will come out, you will be coming out stronger than you are today. So that's the beauty of struggle and pain and mm, really tough stagnant situation, because these this is some kind of a test or a pressure that is making you like you are that diamond in process. So all those cuts and edges and all those shaping and all is all done to make you shine one day. So all these struggles are gonna add up. So both of us had different dreams and we had different aspiration, but then God humbly put us through certain situations where we learned that, oh my God, this is not working for us. And that, of course, causes a lot of heartbreak. And we start to lose faith in things, in destiny. We start questioning ourselves. We doubt our beliefs and our dreams and everything. So it's a whole down wala thing. But that gets over also. It's temporary, passes. When you pass that phase and when you come out and when you look back, it makes sense. It makes sense why it happened. Because the takeaways of those struggles are filled with wisdom. It's filled with beauty. It's filled with beauty. You learn and you embrace that. That keeps adding on, that keeps adding colors to our personality, and it keeps adding more depth to our soul, to our personality, that we become more grounded and authentic. So the process is really beautiful. It's crazy. So yeah, yesterday we ended up with this like this was our conclusion that God has a better plan for us. Although we might have millions of mini dreams and aspirations, but God knows which one is best for us, and we may not like it in the beginning. We might be fully against, or we it won't sound good or flashy or blah 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 blah. Even if we have that intuition, we won't want to accept that. But with time, with maturity, with that understanding, um, we don't settle. We align with the innate abilities and innate wisdom and skills that we are born with, and just surrender to that universal energy. That just say this, that God, you are the power, you are the source, and I am the vessel. So use me as your vessel. I am ready. I submit myself. Use me as your vessel to fulfill your divine purpose and divine missions. I am ready. Bless me, pour me with your divine energy, with your divine wisdom and intelligence. And I am ready to be at your service. Use me as your medium to fulfill your divine mission, your divine purpose. We never know. So many people have entered our lives as blessings, as last moment help. Like angels, they come into our lives and does wonders and they just leave. And they come as a big relief. So those are answers by God. Those are helps sent by God in our troublesome situations. Just like that, God uses us as somebody else's answers. So that's the beauty of it. It's give and take thing, right? So hope you feel that vessel today. Pray this to God that may your wishes, may your divine missions be fulfilled, and I submit myself unto you. May all your divine purpose be fulfilled, and it's all for good. Although there might be phases of darkness, but light is always there, and only through darkness we can acknowledge the importance of light. So, struggles and pain are important in life to honor, acknowledge, and honestly, sincerely live, experience small happiness, peace, joy, connections, and value of small things in life. Because at times the materialistic world often blinds us, puts us in ignorance of acknowledging and valuing the small things, and we chase after big flashy things. And that's pretty much natural also. We are psychologically kind of wired, but it's the heart, it's the soul that brings us and that gives us that wisdom to understand the importance of small things and acknowledging and valuing. I'm not getting that right vocabulary. Yeah. Anyway, wishing you good luck and good health and good times ahead. Take care. See you in the next video.